Hey guys, thanks for clicking the video. We are into the matches now. The round of 64 at the Long Beach Match Play Tournament. This is, I think, the 92nd year of the tournament. And we join the golf on the 13th hole. Our friend Andrew Fernandez is one down in his match. He just birdied number 12 with about a 25-foot putt. And now this is the 314-yard par 4. And it's downwind, like quite downwind, and Andrew hit this ball about 355 or something on that line right there, thanks to the Ghetto Pro Tracer. Way over the green. I think it might have hit cart path or something, and to go as far as it did because it was just way downwind. This is Stephen Wagner. This is Andrew's opponent. Stephen shot 150 in qualifying and beat three other guys who made it to the playoff to get into the matches. So we'll hear more about Steven's game later. But Andrew is one down to Steven at the moment. So he's all the way over there on the 18th hole somewhere. Popped it way up in the air, and awesome result. So hit it way sky high in the air, trickled out to right there. So he'll have that for birdie. Here's Mr. Wagner here for chipping for eagle after a very good drive. He's an extremely straight hitter, extremely solid player. Nearly made that one. The thing about Mr. Wagner's game is he will not beat himself. You are going to have to go out there and make it happen. You're not just going to wait around for him to make mistakes. And so that's two birdies in a row for Andrew to get this match finally back all square as we go to the par 5. And Andrew is watching it. That ball's out of bounds. Yeah, and actually when you play in tournaments here, and there's my son Xander, one of the reasons you guys will see some of the angles of today are not the absolute best is because I was watching Xander because he really wanted to come with me, and he wanted to play Pokemon Go as well. So there's his second drive, which was not much better. And here's Stephen Wagner's bag, those Ping I2s. I think those are 1992 clubs. He uses a Ping G15 driver from a few years ago, quite a few years ago. And a bunch of really old clubs. He really knows how to get it around this hole. But Andrew's ball was out of bounds, and Mr. Wagner made a par. So Andrew's now back to one down. So now we go to a hole. So 13 has out of bounds left, 14 has out of bounds left, and 15 has out of bounds tight left. Mr. Wagner hit it a perfect drive right down the middle, bounding. There's Andrew, that tiny thing there.
Less than driver?
Yep, it is less than driver that Andrew's using there, and he is going to have about 111 yards out. If you guys hear some cheering in the background, it's not from a gigantic crowd for the Long Beach Match Play. It's for the Dirtbags. The Long Beach State Dirtbags are playing in the NCAA Super Regional, trying to go to the College World Series behind us against Cal State Fullerton. So, huge event that's going on right behind us. Andrew has this 111 yards down the hill, and he basically just hits this just about 2 yards left of where he was aimed. I mean, really, look at where his feet are aimed here, and then kind of where he's... So I don't know if he was trying to hit kind of like a trap cut, but that was not great. Mr. Wagner hit it on the green nicely, and then Andrew chipped, and it just ran out on him completely. He's got about 5.5 feet for his par. Wagner hit it to about 3 inches. Nothing he does looks super like drawn out of a textbook, but everything he does is just super consistent, tailored to his own game. He really knows his own game very well. Andrew for par. Nice. That one broke quite a bit too, right to left. So Andrew remains one down going into the 16th hole. This is a par 3. It is a very downwind, this hole. Very downwind. So it's up the hill, downwind. Here's Mr. Wagner for hitting up the hill. This is about 145 yards. He hit it right to the center of the green. Again, very consistently. And here's Andrew with about 2 clubs less than he would normally hit here. Andrew was telling you, get down, get down, get down. Because the other guys who were playing a match in this group, one of the guys actually flew it all the way to the parking lot. It two-hopped and went into somebody's truck bed out of bounds. So here's Andrew for birdie. And he puts that to about 11 inches, maybe 13 inches. But it was not conceded. Not conceded. So here's Stephen Wagner for his birdie. And again, awesome lag putter. It's to just a few feet. And then that putt was conceded. So Andrew remains 1 down. There's Andrew's dad, rooting him on. Andrew remains 1 down going into the par 5 17th. So par 5 should be where Andrew can make a little hay with his length. Again, a perfectly straight drive. Just so many straight drives, so many solid shots. And Andrew hit a bomb, a very big drive up the right-hand side, and the wind kept blowing it to a little bit more. And he'll have a perfect angle. Mr. Wagner hit it straight up the middle, of course, and he has about 60 yards in. Now, this is Andrew from like 229 yards, but hit down on it a little bit with an open face and blocked it out to the right of the green. Andrew's 1 down at this point, remember. Mr. Wagner hits it really nice.
Shot.
And he knows this course well, and it's trickling towards the hole.
Probably in about 100.
He'll have that for birdie. Here's Andrew chipping up from above the hole. This is really good.
Go.
Oh.
Ooh, that touched the lip almost?
Yes, it did. It hit the lip a little bit there. And Andrew will have about 4 feet for his birdie. Here's Stephen Wagner for his birdie. Oh, it hits the lip and it stays right there. So he'll make par. Stephen is a 2.2 handicap currently. I just looked it up anyway.
Yeah.
From Palos Verdes area
That boy,
here in LA.
Years old, he's actually 7.
Now here is Andrew for his birdie. This is to square the match. Absolutely crucial to make this, and that is incredibly clutch to make that putt. We have biased media reporting here. Incredibly clutch to make that putt. Really good. So the match is all square going into the 440-yard par 4 up the hill. Wind's helping a little bit. This is 3-wood.
Hold your head up.
It's right on line for the fairway bunker, and that's why Andrew and his caddy Joe, our good friend, are watching it. But he flew the bunker by like 30 yards. It was a huge, huge drive. And Stephen Wagner's on the same line with his driver, and right in the bunker. Right in the bunker. Interesting thing about when you look at Stephen's G15 driver, he just has worn out the sweet spot of that driver. It's just a very small dot that he hits it on. Now this one out of the fairway bunker is good clean contact, but it did kind of draw a little bit, and that gave it some extra distance. So he's about halfway up that hill, short-sided. Very tough chip. Here's Andrew. Yeah, not quite. About 20 yards past that bunker.
Good shot. It's fading just a little bit.
Good shot.
Shot.
Atta baby, you're my man. Atta baby.
Xander thought that was funny. Somebody said, "Atta baby." He really liked that. So he was getting into it. All right, so there is Stephen halfway up that hill and lands it in the Kikuya, and it actually released. What a shot! I was saying to my friend John, who was driving the cart, that most PGA Tour guys aren't going to get that up and down most of the time, and he's got a chance to do it. Andrew's putt for the win. Oh no! And this is severely sloped, so that runs out a little bit. It's zooming in, so it's hard to see, but that's a good 4-foot putt he has remaining. Here is a 6.5, almost 7-foot putt for Stephen Wagner for his par. That is just an amazing up and down. That is like that's an awesome up and down. Everybody, it's hard to see, but to the left, all the other golfers who would finish their matches were watching. So this is to extend the match, and we do it. So now we're going to extra holes. Xander's getting super into it. Okay, so I'm pausing here because my camera battery died at this point. My phone was dead. My real camera was dead. But luckily, our good friend from the channel, Justin Collins, gave me his camera. So both guys hit it just in front of the green on the first hole, 19th hole of the day. And Steven hit his, and it actually hit the lip, and but ran out to about 19 feet. So here is Andrew chipping for, I guess it would be for a 2, and knows that he's got to get this up and down. Steven is a golfer that almost doesn't make mistakes, really. So for him to have this opening, he knows he wants to hit this good. That rough there is kind of like a crisscross pattern rough, kind of thick. He hit it nice. Hold it out, and Andrew Fernandez advances to the round of 32. Absolutely awesome match. A lot we can learn from both these players. A lot of things Andrew does, and there's also a lot of things that Steven does. A great competitor. So this is the point. I freeze frame here because this is the point, as far away as it is, that Andrew first said go in. And then he said go in again, and it actually went in. So congratulations to him. I have an interview coming up that I didn't know, but while I was filming this interview, my thumb was over the microphone, so it is kind of muffled, but you guys will get the point.
Man.
Good match. Hey, tell me a little bit about that match, just for everybody. So that was so on the front nine you were down quite a bit.
Yeah, I was on 3. I was 3 down after 9.
Gosh, and then so you just weren't feeling it,
he
just seemed to be like he just doesn't really make any mistakes.
No, he was very, very, very accurate and stuff like that. And, just didn't hit the ball, driver well. That's usually my club.
Yep.
Didn't get going at all today. So.
All right, well, moving on to the round of 32. Stay tuned, and hopefully we'll be able to catch some more matches.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Really great match there. Moving on, Andrew is playing in the round of 64 at 8 a.m. in the morning, and might go out and catch some of it. Awesome golf community here in Long Beach just to see Andrew playing, and our other friend from the channel, Joe, caddying, and a bunch of other friends who have basically all my friends advanced. So it'll be Andrew and another guy I know, Hunter Epson, playing in the morning, a golfer from Pepperdine. So should be a very good match. Both the players played on the same team at Wilson High School, a kind of local golf powerhouse that is just across the street from this golf course. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you like this video, please click subscribe and also join the notification squad. Click that little bell and get notified when better golf videos pop up. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye.